Hello and welcome to AngryFireChozo. This is a hack created by my brother Deep Space Observer. Some of you may know his YouTube account is Akarka. Going to be watching some very interesting things in this hack. If you noticed right off the bat, the gravity's different. This was not him actually playing around with the gravity settings through Smile. This is from him messing with Insom's boost ball patch, and it kind of glitched up the gravity a little bit. So he decided he'd build a whole hack around this. Originally he's playing just like 3 or 4 rooms, but it grew into 64% the size of the original. So that's something to look forward to. Now you can tell certain things about the gravity already. Obviously you fall at normal speed when you're in Morph Ball. You're not, you kind of float down. But, oh yeah, 3 energy tanks right away. He's very generous with those. So, but basically you're going to see a whole lot of very cool stuff. I know there's been a couple TSs, and one in particular that was awesome. Beat the hack in 9 minutes. But they didn't really show a lot of the other areas, which I think it really deserves, so that's why I'm doing this. Plus I get to talk about some other things, so, and you get to listen to me drone on and on and on. But anyway, the hack wasn't really geared to be very difficult. As you can tell, 300 tanks, pretty simple missiles right away. Get beam expansion in here. It's something he was playing around with, was hiding the items off screen, then using horizontal and vertical blocks to make so that when you touch a block, a certain tile, like Morph Ball or Spacer there, you collect it while not actually seeing the item itself. I think he was planning on expanding on that at some point, but just to make it look like, or just to make you search to touch different tiles and see if you got anything for it, but I think there's only 2 in this hack. It's a nice friendly mock droid, which is nice because mock droids eat your face in this hack. This room's kind of a cool idea. The red and blue glowing lights, and he has them in the background, and he has the scrolling sky effect on, so you can see them moving off in the background like that. It's pretty cool. Of course, here's bombs, and they're actually hidden pretty well, I have to say. For such a useful item, I mean, there's a hint. You got red lights right there, but the rest is covered in blue lights. They're still kind of tricky. Well, and if you notice, the palette will have lots of red, oranges, and yellows. So go off the name of his hack, AngryFireChozo. It's an angry sky background there. A lot of anger in this hack. And I should mention, he made this hack in a month. And so, it's not as polished as a lot of the others are. You will notice that. Especially if you played it, you'll see a lot of things that could have been done probably a little better, but it's also part of the reason why you can beat the hack in 9 minutes. But anyway, it's a lot of really cool ideas that we're gonna see. Here's VARIA. Yeah, it's pretty easy hack. 300 tanks, you get VARIA suit. You have Spacer and missiles already. It's pretty cool how he inverted the colors off that. Makes us green. Yeah, there's still more items in this room. Well, one more. But still. Yeah, I actually find that to be a very good hiding spot, is put an item right behind another item. Because it's not something you expect. So I think that's a pretty effective hiding spot. Although in this hack, it's probably done about 20 times. Because even though it's 64% the size of the original, you still have to cram the items in. You'll also notice a few enemy graphical edits, mostly reminding you of Super Mario Bros. 3. You'll get more into that a little bit later. There you can see the red lights again. This room also has one of the things I like to do, or I like to see a lot in hacks. So you're walking on nothing, you see these glowing platforms, and you're walking on space in between them. I love that, personally. Especially with this room, because the glowing platforms, it just kind of makes it look like they're having some sort of field in between them that you walk on it. It's a cool effect. You'll see one platform up here that doesn't glow, and you see you're not standing on it, you fall down to the ground. Makes it look even more like that one failed while the rest are still working. And there's what looks like the broken one. You fall through, go back to the working ones, and you'll go back up. I think that's a pretty cool effect. Something else you will definitely notice as he's playing through this, I should mention that him playing, not me. Yeah, and there's two more right next to each other. Is that there's really no consistency from room to room with what tile set he's using. You can go from criteria straight to Meridia and beyond. The tile set's just from switching rooms. And that's not something you'd normally like in a hack. You'd like a bit more consistency between the areas. But this, this AngryFireChozo is just kind of quirky. It kind of works for it, really. I mean, you'll see it part out here. You saw Dragon style set used immediately to the left. Immediately to the right, you got a different Criterion tile set off the Norfair tile set. Yeah. And yes, you hit an energy tank right underneath another energy tank. And I'll be honest, I did not collect that the first time I played it, because I did not know it was there. And if you guessed there's an energy tank in that orb right there, you're right. That's 6 energy tanks already, and he's 7.5 minutes in. I mean, that's kind of... he's just giving it to people. And everybody's favorite long elevator rides. Just need some elevator music. I never understood his peach-looking sky. The orange and red one, that I get. But what's with the peach one, I don't know. Now, this little lump of rock right here, you see 2 items there. There's 4 others hidden in it. And just this rock, not including that Chozo orb, which is actually a wave beam. There's another one right underneath again. There's another energy tank. 7 energy tanks now. Definitely not geared to be hard. And yes, there's an item back here too. Well, that'll just about do it for the first part. I've still got, I think, 9 other parts to do, so hopefully you'll stick around, watch those, and see a bunch of more really cool stuff.